Hey everyone, dropping in this morning, saying hi, and wanted to drop off a little reminder to all of you. I have to remind myself of these things very frequently. Being someone with big dreams, big goals, big ambitions, oftentimes you've heard me talk about these discouraging dreams, and that a lot of times when you have these big goals, that they can seem so far off and so far away sometimes that it actually discourages you and slows you down. And I always have to remind myself that I'm really doing this because I love the process. I love everything about it. The end goal really isn't the end goal. It's the whole process throughout the whole thing. So I wanted to remind all of you of that same thing, that I go through it too, that you're not the only one that goes through those moments of self-doubt, that those moments where you feel like you've gotten nothing done that week, those slow weeks, those slow days. But I wanted to just remind you that you do have what it takes if you sit back, focus, and channel that energy, channel your passion to really what you're trying to achieve in your life, or in this week, or in this year. You might just have to step back, reevaluate, and find that plan of attack to accomplish those discouraging dreams, those huge dreams that you have. And something that I do quite frequently, and that I've done in the last year, that I think I've personally grown on, that I think can help you guys as well, and I know it will if you guys can apply this. Over the last year, I've really just picked apart, and I think I've done this for a solid 7, 8, 9, 10 years, but I've really become self-aware of what it is just in the past year, and finding the things that actually discourage me or slow me down, figuring out what those are, and actually just staying away from them. Because I know how they make me feel. I've just come to realize certain things that I see, certain things that I read, whatever it is, whatever that trigger point is for you, to learn to just bypass it and don't become a part of it. For me, I've talked about this way back in the past when we're producing our TV show. I can't watch hardly any content, outdoor content, because it just discourages me. It takes me away from what I'm trying to accomplish, what me and my brother are trying to produce on our TV show. It takes away my focus. So I stay away from it. I hardly take in any content when it comes to outdoor production. I hardly take in any content when it comes to outdoor and fitness, podcasts, anything like that, just because it takes away from my true voice, what I'm trying to take out on my platform and spread to you guys. That I feel like I'm not being true to myself when I listen to those things, and it discourages me and slows me down. So I've just become aware of those trigger points for me, and I've learned just to stay away from them. And I've noticed that when I do that over the years, my focus is much better throughout the week, my energy is much higher, and I have less moments of self-doubt. And really, I feel like the less moments of self-doubt you have, the more productive in the long run you're gonna be, and keep that momentum flowing. Because when you're building that positive energy, you're building that momentum, and you're just gonna keep going step by step to accomplish those big discouraging dreams that you have. So just find those little things out, be self-aware, be true to yourself, and just start really talking to yourself, talk yourself through this, and figure that portion of your life out. I know that will help take you to the next steps. Really, it's just figuring out, not judging yourself, having a no judgment zone when you're figuring yourself out, because that is who you are, and you have to figure yourself out in order for yourself to progress in your goals, whatever those goals may be. If they're in business, if they're in a relationship, if they're in your career, that you have to just figure out who you are, accept that fact, and work on the fact of the changes you want to make. So just some friendly reminders today, you guys, some hopefully empowering words to help you push through maybe a slow week if you had that. Maybe these words will encourage you to push through and have that moment of self-belief and encouragement, and that I hope it sticks with you longer than just an hour after this video, because it's the truth. And you just have to talk to yourself, remind yourself, and get through those moments. I've had to do it myself throughout the years. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for jumping on this short little words of encouragement today. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. If you're listening to this later down the road, years down the road, have an awesome week. We'll see you guys later.